Hey guys, it's Kyle, the How To Get 123 here, and today I'm finally getting to that Q&A video that I said last week I'd be doing. So I'll be answering your questions from my 1,000 subscriber thank you video. I think there's I didn't get as many as I thought I was going to be honest. I think we're going to answer about 8 of them, which isn't too bad. But anyways, let's go ahead and get right into it. The first question comes from Slowly Disintegrating, and he asks, hey congrats, I got a question. What kind of YouTube videos do you like to watch in your free time? So I don't really watch like a specific genre of videos. I watch kind of different things here and there. I really like to watch videos from my recommended feed. I don't know what it is. I find on my How To Get channel, I get some really interesting videos in my recommended feed compared to on my gaming channel. I get just crap in there, but I get some really interesting videos on my How To Get channel, so I tend to watch videos from there. Like I said, I don't really watch specific genres of videos. Even though I play a lot of video games, I don't really watch too many gaming videos. Sometimes here and there I'll watch like a tip and trick video, but I don't really watch too many gaming videos. I like tech channels. MKVHD is pretty good. Austin Evans. Random Gaming in HD is actually really good. He benchmarks games on really weird PC hardware. I actually really like educational videos. It sounds stupid, but I like one thing I really like next to computers is geography. So I watch a channel called Geography Now. This guy's name is Paul, and he has a crew, and they go through the list of countries in alphabetical order, and they just talk about basically they run through the basics of the countries, and I find that really interesting. One of my favorite channels to watch. Like I said, Geography Now, go check it out. I mean, they just reached 1 million subscribers, which is pretty awesome. Also like videos or channels like Real Life Lore, Wendover Productions, Half is Interesting, same guys, Wendover Productions, Alternate History Hub. There's interesting videos like that where they go over interesting topics and they talk about them. Also like channels like I like PewDiePie. I sometimes check out his videos. I think he deserves the 64 million subscribers. Really, I don't know, I like his channel, pretty good. I like Mr. Beast. He's growing at a rapid rate. I think he makes interesting videos. And yeah, that was a way longer answer than I anticipated. So yeah, those are the type of YouTube videos I like to watch. Shift Films 87 asks, what video editor did I use? I use Sony Vegas Pro 15. I've been using it ever since, for pretty much most of the time. Like, I've been making YouTube videos, I think I mentioned it in my last video. I've been making YouTube videos since 2009, and I used to use Windows Movie Maker, but now since then, since like 2010, I've used Sony Vegas Pro. I've started at 9, now it's at 15. I like it. I find it's very simple to use. I've tried switching to Premiere, Adobe Premiere, Hit Films, DaVinci Resolve. I've tried switching, but I keep always coming back to Sony Vegas. I find it's really simple to use. For just what I do, I don't think it's the best editing software out there, but just for what I do, I put clips together, I cut clips, I add overlays. Just putting things together, I really like the way the Sony Vegas timeline works compared to Premiere. But I would say Premiere is the better editing software, but I just think if you're starting out doing YouTube videos, I think Sony Vegas is the better editing software. So the next question comes from Kevin Fortnite. This is actually a real friend of mine. He makes Fortnite content, so go check him out. He actually has 27,000 subscribers. He kind of stopped making videos for a little bit, but he's back and he's making videos again. So check out his channel, it'll be in the description below. But anyways, he asks, congrats Cal, why do you want to be a content creator? Why do I want to become a content creator? I don't know, I've been doing this for a really long time. I think it's really fun. I really like creating something and then putting it online and then seeing the good response. I like helping people out. I like it when someone watches my videos and then they get it to work. They've been trying for a really long time, and then they've been trying something for a really long time, and then they watch my video, finally get it to work, and they're like, I like reading the good comments. I like seeing the comments when someone finally gets it to work. I just like help people out. It's fun to make things. I really like editing videos. I just find it fun, to be honest. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't do it. But yeah, I just really like creating something, put it online, and then seeing the good response from it. Alright, so the next question comes from After FX, and he asks, what microphone do I use for my videos? So I have to be careful not to disconnect it, but right here, I don't know if you guys can see that. This is the Blue Snowball Ice. I've been using it for about almost 6 years actually, and it actually is pretty good. I like the way it sounds. It costs about $60. Well, I got this for $60. I think the price has gone down to about $40. I think it's great. Blue microphones are known to be good. I've pretty much had no problem with it. I've had a problem with my computer not recognizing it, but for the most part, I haven't actually had a problem with the mic specifically. It sounds good. I usually edit it afterwards in Audacity, but I like the way it sounds just right out of the box. It sounds good. I don't know what else to say about it. It's cheap. I'll probably use it. I'll continue to use it. I don't feel the need to upgrade anytime soon. I like it. It's good, and I would totally recommend it if you are looking into getting a microphone but don't want to spend too much money. Beamer Tuts asks, what is my favorite video games? Right now, my favorite video game that I play the most right now is Counter-Strike Global Offensive. That's pretty much my main game right now. Some of my favorite games of all time. My favorite shooter is Halo Reach. I love the Halo series, but Halo Reach is my favorite one. It was the first game. It was my first-person shooter of my first multiplayer experience. I love that game. I love everything about it. I love the story, the single player. I love the multiplayer. I love the Forge, the custom games. It was always great. The community back in the day was great. I also really loved the ranking up system, the credits, and how you could customize your guy. That was pretty awesome. My favorite racing game is Need for Speed Underground. The first one, I had it on the GameCube. It was one of my favorite games growing up. It's a racing game if you don't know. I love that game. One of my favorite games growing up. Another game that I liked growing up was Spyro 2 Season of Flames for the Game Boy Advance. It was my first game I got. It was actually probably one of my first video games, right when I got the Game Boy in 2003. That was pretty awesome. If you don't know what Spyro is, Spyro was pretty much big on the PS1, and then they created a couple games for the Game Boy. This was the second one they created. It's basically you're Dre, and you go in, you go into these worlds, and you save them. I don't know how to explain it. Check it out if you've never heard of Spyro. But one of my favorite games of all time is also Minecraft. It sounds stupid, but I love that game. I played the crap out of it. I picked it up in the beta stages in like 1.6 beta back in 2011, and I pretty much played it up until I would say version 1.9, 1.10 a couple years ago, but I still pick it up here and there. I played that game so much. I have thousands of hours. If I had to estimate how many hours I had in that game, I'd probably say 5,000. I love it. It's not doing too good right now, the status of the game, but I still think it's a great game. I love it. Alright, so our last question here, it comes from Mill, and there's three questions in this one comment. So the first question is, how old am I? I'm 19. I turned 19 in June. Am I a brony? I am not. And then the last part was, am I a reactor? I don't really know what this means. I actually just googled it on Urban Dictionary.
A reactor is someone who, rather than initiate a conversation, will just react to things said to them, often using one of their set repertoire of one-liners. This earns them respect from overhearing third parties and creates the illusion that they are contributing witty banter. This often leaves the initiator looking like the boring person with no way to respond. In reality, they are riding the initiator's creativity and stealing the glory. They do not feel social awkwardness and are happy to sit there without engaging or starting conversation. The initiator is forced to keep throwing topics into the mix, each one battered down with one-liners, leaving the initiator exhausted, bemused and scraping the barrel for conversation while the reactor seems oblivious to their crimes. They have nothing to give and they are the scum of society.
So I don't know if this is what you actually mean, but I would say maybe. So it says it's someone who, rather than initiate a conversation, they just kind of react and use one-liners in response to them, and I would say I sometimes do this. So I would say, in your question, am I a reactor, I'll say kinda. Alright, so that's pretty much the end of the video. I want to thank everyone for submitting their comments, and I want to thank everyone for watching as well. If you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe if you would like. I would totally appreciate it if you did. I also want to mention, in my 1,000 subscriber video, I said I was going to do a vlog when I went on a road trip. I got back a couple days ago and I looked at the footage and it just didn't turn out the way I wanted to, so that's not going to happen. I might, go out and just do a random vlog, maybe in the near future, to make up for that. Also, I was going to put out a ton of videos this week, but actually, I was taking a summer class and that's about to end, so we're about to have our final test next week, so I'm not going to be putting out any videos for the next week while I study for that. But after that, I have a couple weeks off, a couple weeks free, so I'm going to be putting out quite a few videos during then. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.